Welcome to today's chilling story, an unbelievable tale of love, betrayal, and miraculous redemption. This is not your typical love story. It's a dark journey into the hidden depths of the human soul. Imagine marrying the love of your life, only to discover that your partner harbored a sinister secret. A secret that would lead to a horrifying ordeal in the heart of Haiti. But just when all hope seemed lost, a mysterious pastor appeared out of nowhere and saved her life. This is her story. Meet Sarah Thompson, a bright and kind-hearted woman who believed she had found the man of her dreams. At 25, she married Jason, a charming and successful businessman who seemed to adore her. They had a picture-perfect life, 2 beautiful children, a lovely home, and what seemed like an unbreakable bond. But as they say, appearances can be deceiving. Behind Jason's warm smile and loving words lurked a dark secret, a secret that would soon unravel in the most terrifying way. Unknown to Sarah, Jason had a dark side, a side fueled by greed and a deep-seated resentment that festered over time. You see, Jason didn't just marry Sarah out of love. He had ulterior motives, ones that Sarah could never have imagined. Jason had always felt inferior to Sarah, who came from a wealthy family. He envied her life, her family's money, and the way she was loved by everyone. He wanted what she had and was willing to do anything for it. Jason's business wasn't as successful as it seemed. He was drowning in debt and saw no way out. That's when he was approached by a shadowy figure, someone who promised him $50,000 in exchange for something unthinkable. Sarah offered to help, but Jason felt that he is the man of the house and he has to fix this. Thus, he would not take Sarah's help. Sarah's family did not like Jason because they could sense that he was not with Sarah because he loved her. They always sensed that there was something going on. Jason was sick and tired of all the disrespect from Sarah's family. The shadowy figure that approached him offered him life for riches. Jason was confused, but curious. This shadowy figure explained that Jason needs to sacrifice someone close to him so he could get wealthy. The sacrifice was Sarah's life. The plan was to take Sarah on a vacation to Haiti, where she would be sacrificed in a secret ritual. Jason, blinded by greed and desperation, agreed. He started to plan everything and prepared Sarah for the trip to Haiti. Jason told Sarah that he wanted to take her and the kids on a much-needed vacation to Haiti, a place they had never been before. Haiti has beautiful beaches, and Jason had picked the best resort on that island. Sarah was enthusiastic, happy, and ever trusting. Agreed without hesitation. Little did she know that this would be a trip that would change her life forever. Once in Haiti, Jason became more secretive, often leaving Sarah and the kids alone while he made mysterious phone calls. He told Sarah he was arranging a surprise for her, but in reality, he was finalizing the details of her sacrifice. He had to pay $50,000 in cash. He was short in cash and was worried that the ritualist would cancel their appointment. Jason had arranged everything. On the last night of their stay, he planned to take Sarah to an isolated part of the island under the guise of a romantic evening. There, she would be handed over to the group who would carry out the ritual. It was the perfect crime, one that no one would ever trace back to him. As they sat down for what Sarah thought was a romantic dinner, Jason's heart raced. This was it, the moment he had been planning for months. But fate, it seemed, had other plans. Jason led Sarah to a remote part of the island, telling her he had a special surprise waiting. But instead of flowers or a romantic gesture, Sarah found herself surrounded by men she didn't recognize. Before she could react, she was grabbed and restrained. Terror gripped her heart as she realized this wasn't a joke. Jason watched as the ritual began, his heart hardened by the thought of the money he would soon receive. But just as the ceremony was about to reach its horrific climax, something extraordinary happened. Out of nowhere, a pastor appeared, a man no one had seen before. He spoke in a commanding voice, reciting scriptures and calling upon divine intervention. The ritualists were struck with fear, their hands trembling as the pastor's words seemed to cut through the darkness. The men who had been so sure of their power now fled, leaving Jason frozen in place. The pastor, whose name remains unknown to this day, freed Sarah from her bonds. He told her that she was protected by a higher power and that her time was not yet up. With tears in her eyes, Sarah thanked him, but when she turned to look at Jason, he was already gone. The pastor told Sarah not to worry about Jason anymore. Sarah ran through the dark, finding her way back to safety as the pastor watched from the shadows. Sarah managed to escape the clutches of death, but the ordeal left her shaken to the core. She returned home with her children, looking tired but relieved. Sarah managed to escape the clutches of death, but the ordeal left her shaken to the core. She returned home with her children, leaving Jason behind in Haiti, never to be seen again. It was later discovered that Jason had been killed by the same men he had conspired with, betrayed by the very people he thought would make him rich. Though the scars of her experience remained, Sarah found solace in her faith and the love of her children. The mysterious pastor was never seen again, but Sarah believed that he was sent by a higher power to save her. She moved on, raising her children with strength and determination, living the rest of her life in peace. Sarah's story is a haunting reminder that not everything is as it seems, and that even in the darkest of times, there is hope. Thank you for joining us today for this unbelievable tale of betrayal, survival, and divine intervention. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more real-life stories that will leave you on the edge of your seat. Until next time, stay safe and trust your instincts. Curious what the next story is about? Like and subscribe and hit the notification bell.